Hello, my name is Kirk Landry, and I'd like to tell you why I'm supporting Tim Burns for Congress. I live in Metairie and have family that lives on the North Shore. While our neighborhoods are separated by Lake Pontchartrain, we stand together in supporting Tim Burns, and we hope we can count on your support in getting Tim Burns elected to Congress. As a legislator, Tim Burns distinguished himself as a staunch conservative and proven fighter for reform in the important areas of infrastructure improvement, education reform, emergency response, fiscal reform, and insurance reform. Like you and me, Tim has had to contend with higher insurance rates which threaten our recovery and add an additional burden to families like ours. That was the main reason Tim opposed the increase in compulsory liability insurance, since it would have further burdened households with insurance costs. Tim Burns strongly supported economic development and fiscal reform throughout his tenure in the legislature, as well as opposed excessive government spending. Tim Burns was instrumental in the adoption of a comprehensive emergency alert citizen communication system. Tim co-authored and was very active in the passage of levee board reform. Tim authored legislation to extend the statute of limitations for an additional year, providing citizens more time to resolve claims without having to file suit and pay legal costs. Although his bill was opposed by special interests, he was able to prevail and work with state attorneys to have his bill declared constitutional before the one-year anniversary of Katrina. Tim has long been a strong advocate of education reform and has been a leader in the state legislature in the area of school choice. In 2005, Tim was successful in passing the first school choice bill in the House of Representatives in many years. Thank you, Tim. He is a founder and a board member of Friends of the Front Line, a nonprofit group which raised and distributed hundreds of thousands of dollars to first responders who lost their own homes from Katrina. Please join me in supporting Tim Burns for Congress by voting for Tim on March the 8th. To learn more about Tim Burns, please visit his website, www.timburns.com. This message has been paid for by Kirk Landry and Boomerang Streaming.